Hello, and welcome to Shift Happens with Let's. This is the first official episode of the channel, and here we will be reviewing cars and everything that's nice and bad about cars. Actually, just to formally introduce myself, my name is Letu Twabaza, but obviously you can call me Let's. So without further ado, let's get into it. The T-Cross Comfort Liner. It's a 1 liter 7-speed DSG. Although this is the 2019 version, this is pretty much the first T-Cross that came out technically. Launched around like April 2019 if I'm not mistaken, and it's a 1 liter TSI turbocharged 7-speed DSG 3-cylinder engine that produces about like 85 kilowatts and 200 newton meters of torque. I think this is the same engine that you find in the Polo, you find as well in the Seat Torona as well. So I know that they share the same engine. I think it's the same engine to the T. In fact, this car it's a matured Polo. You know what I mean? Uses the same engine, uses the same air tank, but it's like a matured Polo. You know what I mean? It's like for people. I mean, like I said, this is my mom's car, so I asked her if she could lend me to go so that I can go do a review. She was like, cool, my boy. You know, go do what you gotta do. You know. I was like, hey, thanks, moms. You know, so she's had this car since then, and it still moves pretty well. It still runs pretty solid. There hasn't been any issues actually. I actually don't even think that this car has been in for repairs. You know, maybe I don't know. Maybe it's because my mom drives it and she's more careful or whatever. But like, there's been nothing with this car. You know what I mean? Everything has been smooth sailing, really. Look, I do think that it's to some extent it does feel like a Polo, but it feels like an SUV version of a Polo. There we go. I don't know if you saw it over there. That's another T-Cross. This car is, I think, if I'm not mistaken, this is one of the best-selling cars in SA. I think last year, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know, you can fact check that. It's a good car I think it's good for youthful people who are just starting off a family, you know, like a young family. You know, you're a young male, you're a young lady, a young kid or two. I don't think it's a hassle when it comes to, you know, people like those. I think it's a very good youthful SUV. It also is a good car for young people like me, people who don't have no kids, you know, you're single, ain't got no dog, ain't got nothing to take care of. You know what I mean? If you're a person that wants to be in the VW family and would really love to own a Polo because of its practicality in petrol saving, in it's everything, you know, but don't really want to own a Polo because we know the stigma in South Africa. Other people actually run away from owning a Polo because of the stigma that it has in South Africa. You know, I think this is definitely a good car for you. In fact, funny enough, when this car came out, I used to be like, man, what's VW doing now? You know, because it really felt as though they really shoving down in this whole thing of, you know how cars are, you know how these futuristic electric cars look. You know, I thought they're trying to ease us into that whole thing. You know, they're like, it's still a petrol car, but you know, we're easing you guys into the future of how cars will look. I still think that's what they're still doing. You know. So like I just never got the design, man. I was like, what's going on here? You know, why is this happening? Why is this car happening? What is the point of the T-Cross? The more I drove it, the more I got into this car, the more I'm just like, hey yo, this is actually a really good car. But with that being said, let us go into a little bit of depth of the interior. What do we have here? Boom! 385 liters of boot space, which is 34 liters more than the VW Polo. If you open the back door, pull this little lever in the middle, push the seats forward, you have an extra space which gives you 455 liters. Pop down the seats and you have a whopping 1281 liters of space. Nice spare wheel for all your problems. I'm about 173 centimeters tall. I had no problems with the back seat space. Nice little kangaroo pouch to put your stuff there. The 2019 version still has the old USB ports. I believe the new one has a Type-C. The back door panel has flicky electric window buttons and enough space for you to put your water bottles and whatever else you want to chuck in there. The front end of the interior is a simple design that speaks to the car's simplicity and practicality. Plasticky, scratchy dashboard which will always give the car a cheap feel. I'm old-fashioned, so I love the fact that the climate control still has knobs. More USB ports in the front. Open up the cubby hole, there's ample space, as well as a CD player for all you old geezers who still play CDs. There's cool buttons to push on the steering wheel that will obviously not make your car fly, but rather set your cruise control, volume, and many other things that show up on your info display right in front of you. And look at this, when you put the car in reverse, the 8-inch screen display shows you exactly what the camera is looking at. Play around even further with the screen, and it opens a bunch of stuff that allows you to personalize your active display info to your desire. This car has Apple CarPlay, Android Autos for those who want to be fancy, otherwise everything is pretty basic and practical. My issue though is how messy the screen gets with all the fingerprints left behind. Maybe it's about time they consider a matte finish? I don't know, what do you guys think? On the driver's side, there's flicky buttons that control the electric windows, as well as a knob that controls the side mirrors. Overall, it's a nice, clean, practical interior that isn't too loud or too outdated for its intended target market. Lovely, lovely, lovely box-shaped compact SUV with nice hints of black in the spoiler as well as the rear lights. 17-inch rims which also have hints of black that complements the black side mirrors. Front LED lights that look amazing from all angles. It's got bar rails for your luggage and bikes and stuff like that. Unfortunately, it doesn't have a panoramic sunroof, which is a shame. I think it would have given the car extra points, in my opinion. Nonetheless, it is a delicious car. Back to the drive. There's just a couple of minor things that I don't like about this car. It's the turbo lag. Turbo lag is a bit of a problem. Sometimes I find myself, if I'm trying to overtake a car, for example, if I'm trying to overtake a car, it'll have like a delay for like a 2-3 second delay, and it's like the car is just processing on some what we overtaking, and it's like man, sometimes that kind of sucks. But when it gets going, it goes. It's a nice engine. It's a DSG. So even the drive is a little bit stiff. It's a little bit firm. It's a bit of a firm drive. So I'm hoping that with the latest T-Cross, all of those things have improved. I definitely know what has improved though. It's the price, because I think the latest T-Cross starts from 462,000. And I think if you want the R-Line kit, it's around R-Line kit, either with the R-Line kit or the R-Line version. So like the final top of the class T-Cross, it's around like 533,000. So it does make you guys think, is the R-Line worth it for that price? I don't know, man. You guys let me know. You guys let me know. So when it comes to this cars competition, we have the Ford EcoSport, which was introduced in 2018. It's a naturally aspirated engine. The vehicle comes with a 1 liter as well as a 1.5 liter engine. Does come with a manual as well as an automatic transmission gearbox. There's also the Hyundai Creta. The Hyundai Creta is also a naturally aspirated engine, which comes with a 1.5 liter engine. You have a 6-speed manual and automatic transmission. And then my favorite, my favorite next to the T-Cross, it's the Mazda CX-3. I think that car is a looker. The Hyundai CX-3 is a looker. It looks good. It's just a stylish car. It comes with a 2 liter, and I think in this category, actually, it's the only one that comes with an engine that big. It's a 2 liter engine with 115 kilowatts and 206 newton meters of torque. So I don't know about the fuel efficiency there when it comes to the category of these cars. I also heard that it's not really that spacious. So I don't know. I don't know how it competes with its competitors, but it's a good looking car nonetheless. Jeep has also entered the talks with the Jeep Renegade. You really are spoiled for choice if we were to keep it 100. You know what I mean? I do hope that one day I do get a chance to get to drive these cars and get to experience them myself and get to share it with you guys, so I can share how these cars are like compared to the T-Cross. Otherwise, guys, all in all, this is an incredible car. If it's within your budget range, I don't think it's a bad idea to get. But yeah, apart from those things, I think and I hope that the new T-Cross VW has improved these things like the engine. A couple of things here and there engine wise. Guys, I enjoy this car, guys. Like, apart from all of the jargon reviews now and stuff like that, I really I enjoy this car. You know what I mean? When my mom is like, son, go buy some bread, take my car and go buy some bread, instead of going to like the nearest shop, I prefer taking the extra kilometers away just so I can just drive this car. You know what I mean? And yeah, put that in the comment section. Actually, let me know what kind of cars and which cars you'd like me to review, because I know not everybody, let me just say, different people are in different tax brackets. You have people who are looking to buy like your Polo Vivos, you have people who are looking to buy your T-Crosses, you know what I mean, and then you have people who are looking to buy like something a little lower than that, your i10s, your Corsas, your whatever. You guys let me know, please. It will help, and then I will know how I should curate my content for you guys. What do you guys think? Fair? Fair. I think that's fair, guys. But look, this is just me now rambling in the T-Cross because it's absolutely a joy to drive. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section. Tell me what you guys think I should be reviewing, even if it means guys, even if you guys want me to review like cars like Amateurs, your Taz, your old Polo classics, your old Corsa lights and stuff like that, you know what I mean? If those are the kind of cars that you also want to know about, like, let me know, man. I'm open to a lot of things out there, because I know that sometimes a lot of people have an idea of certain cars, but they just don't have a reference. I don't mind. I'm not only fancy, I'm also just plain simple old cars. Let's just try. I think this is the end of the show. Thank you for watching Shift Happens with Let's. like, subscribe. I never thought I'd be this guy, but anyway, like, subscribe, share so that other people can see. And yes, guys, support the boy, and the boy will come through. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, oh man, I don't know if you guys could see, I'm wearing one of my boys merch. But I'll definitely drop his link below. um dope ass merch. I think you'll like it. I'll drop his link below. Done by Utavi, so only. I definitely think you'll like his merch. So stay tuned for the next video. The next video will be interesting, guys. The next video will be interesting. So yeah.